Hello beautiful strangers and welcome to Cat Reacts. I'm Cat and I react to mostly 80s and 90s films. Now if that is something that interests you, then why not subscribe? Join the ever-growing group of people who just want to have fun, reminisce and watch classics that I have not seen before. It's a great group, I promise. It keeps growing, which is awesome. Today I will be reacting to a film called Airplane. It's from 1980 and it stars Leslie Nielsen and a whole bunch of other people. And I'm excited because Leslie Nielsen happens to be one of my all-time favorites. I just simply love the guy. There is nothing that he does that is not funny. So I am hoping that this film is gonna be funny. If you want to join me on the journey of discovering what this film is all about, then great, hop on and let's go.
Hey Larry, where's the forklift? It's over there by the baggage loader.
Oh, Larry!
Elaine!
Ted!
Elaine, I've got to talk to you. Don't you feel anything for me at all anymore?
I can't live with the man I don't respect.
Trans-American. Okay.
I promise I can change.
Then why didn't you take the job that Louis Netz offered you at Boeing?
You know, I haven't been able to get near a plane since the war. If you just give me one more...
It's too late, Ted. When I get back to Chicago, I'm going to start my life all over again.
Can you tell me if Elaine Dickinson is on this flight?
Oh, yeah, she is on board.
I'd like one ticket to Chicago.
Dude, she already told you no.
Smoking or non-smoking?
Smoking.
There. Have a nice trip.
Sure.
The decision is yours. It's yours.
209 to ground control. We're loaded and ready to taxi.
Goodbye, darling.
Excuse me, aren't the flight attendants checking if everything's safe? Normally they close the door and let the captains know we're ready to go.
Flight 209er, you are cleared for takeoff.
No, you're not. You're not. Your door is open.
Ted, what are you doing here?
Elaine, I've got to talk to you.
You shouldn't have come. I don't have time now.
No wonder you're upset. She's lovely.
I remember when we first met. It was during the war.
She does not want to hear this.
The mood in the place was downright ugly. You could count on a fight breaking out almost every night.
What? This is how the Powerpuff Girls were invented. Someone saw this and thought, we need more of this.
I didn't go there that night to fall in love. I just dropped in for a couple of drinks. We laughed, talked, we danced. I never wanted it to end. It's just that whenever I start to talk about Elaine, I always get so carried away. I lose all track of time.
Would you like to order dinner now?
Yes, just offer them dinner and then go check on the old lady that hung herself.
We have a visitor.
Hello. Hi.
This is Joey Hammond.
Oh, hi, Joey.
Come on up here. You can see better. You ever been in a cockpit before?
No, sir, I've never been up in a plane before.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Why did you feel the need to ask him that?
I know you. You're Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You play basketball for the Los Angeles Lakers. I think you're the greatest, but my dad says you don't work hard enough on defense.
Oh boy.
I know things haven't been right for a long time, but it'll be different.
And it won't be. Not as long as you insist on living in the past.
You're too low, Ted. You're too low.
My man, you need help.
They've cleared you of any blame for what happened on that raid. Isn't that good?
Because of my mistake, 6 men didn't return from that raid.
7, Lieutenant Zip died this morning. But Dr. Sandler says she'll be out in a week. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Just after you told him that the 7th man had died. Wonderful news.
Elaine and I joined the Peace Corps. We were assigned to an isolated tribe.
Ted, I don't want to stay here. It's time for us to go back home to the plans we made before the war.
A lot of people made plans before the war, like George Zip.
It was at that moment that I first realized Elaine had doubts about our relationship. And that, as much as anything else, led to my drinking problem. I really couldn't blame Elaine. She wanted a career.
And there goes number 2. Probably not the last one.
Oh, it's my stomach.
I'll see if I can find some Dramamine. Captain, one of the women passengers is very sick.
2 of the passengers have already killed themselves, love.
Joey, have you ever been in a Turkish prison?
I should have had that second cup of coffee.
Are you a doctor?
That's right.
We have some passengers that are very sick. Could you come take a look at them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Is she laying eggs?
Victor, we're running into some heavy weather.
How soon can you land?
Not for another 2 hours.
What was it we had for dinner tonight?
Well, we had a choice, steak or fish.
We're now flying over Hoover Dam, and a little later on, we'll pass just to the south of the Grand Canyon. Chicago, this is Flight 209er. We're in trouble.
One thing, do you know what he had for dinner?
Yes, of course. We both had fish.
Mr. Hammond ate fish, and Randy said there are 5 more cases, and they all had fish, too.
And the co-pilot had fish. What did the navigator have?
He had fish.
But now they don't have anyone to fly the planes. Beautiful. It's actually quite clever.
Hold all takeoffs. I don't want another plane in the air. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit smoking. I want the best available man on this.
How about Mr. Rogers?
Get me Rex Kramer. Check your altitude. That's the dial just below and to the right of the airspeed indicator.
It's dropping fast.
Yeah, because your pilot is deflating.
Don't panic.
Don't panic? She's not trained to be a pilot and you're having her fly the plane? I would not only be panicking, I would be fainting.
Is there anyone on board who can land this plane?
There's no reason to become alarmed.
Yeah, no reason to be alarmed. It was just the pilot being dragged across the floor unconscious.
Hello, I'm Paul Carey from the airline. I'm here to pick up Captain Kramer.
Are you a pilot yourself?
No, I'm in.
Whoa!
Training program.
How many times I've warned those people about food inspection? All right, let's get out of here.
There's been a little problem in the cockpit. You see, the first officer is ill, and the captain needs someone to help him with the radio. Do you know anything about planes?
Well, I flew in the war, but that was years ago.
You're the best chance they got.
Can you fly this plane and land it?
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Oh, so that's where that come from. I've heard that sentence many times before, and it's always so funny. Don't call me Shirley.
You're the only one on this plane who can possibly fly it. You're the only chance we've got.
Tell Omaha to acknowledge and stand by. Every piece of emergency equipment you can reach.
What are you doing here? You can't fly this plane.
That's what I've been trying to tell these people. Just must turn on the landing lights.
Ted Sparker was a top-notch squadron leader. Long time ago. Rex, I want you to get on the horn and talk that guy down. You'll have to talk him onto the approach. So help me, you'll have to talk him right down to the ground. It's like I picked the wrong week to quit drinking.
Drinking, smoking, heroin.
Stryker, this is Captain Rex Kramer speaking.
Yes, Captain Kramer.
Okay, you clearly know each other.
Right, it's obvious you remember me. So what do you say you and I just forget about everything except what we have to do now?
You know I've never flown a bucket like this.
You're the only chance they've got.
The stewardess is here with me.
Yeah, and she's being manhandled by an inflatable pilot.
There's no reason to panic. Now, it is true that one of the crew members is ill, but the other 2 pilots are just fine. They're at the controls flying the plane.
Okie dokie, Pinocchio.
Can I get you something?
Some mofo butter lamb into the bone, jacking me up.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
I speak jive.
Oh, good.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
What it is, Big Mama? My mama raised no dummies. I duck her rap.
Cut me some slack, Jack.
Dr. Rumek says the sick people are getting worse and we're running out of time.
Chicago, the passengers are beginning to panic. When do we start down?
Not just yet. And check the radar range. Anything yet?
Maybe they're lost.
It's about 2 more minutes, Chief.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.
I guessed heroin, but, you know, next house over, amphetamine.
What kind of plane is it?
Why is someone holding an ice cream? So many questions.
Would you like a little whiskey, man?
Certainly not.
Of course she doesn't drink whiskey. She has class. She does cocaine.
How are the passengers doing?
Well, one has done cocaine, one has resorted to whiskey, and 2 are dead after apparent suicide. Other than that, they're fine.
We're running out of time.
Surely there must be something you can do.
I'm doing everything I can. And stop calling me Shirley.
You will have to decide. You will have to decide. You will have to decide.
Focus. Oh, that's not good.
What happened, Ted? What went wrong?
Everything.
I forgot to check the oil pressure.
Yeah. Oh, that is one of the most crucial things to check, love. You should know that as a pilot.
When Kramer hears about this, the shit's gonna hit the fan.
Can't push him too hard. He might break. Gotta remember who you're dealing with.
And why don't you deal with this? You seem more equipped to do it.
I can't take the pressure. I was crazy to think I could land this plane.
What are you gonna do? Leave her alone?
Bad news. The fog is getting thicker.
And Leon's getting larger.
I know what you're gonna say, so save your breath.
You've done the best you could. I was in the war myself, medical corps. I was on late duty one night when they brought in a badly wounded pilot from one of the raids. The pilot's name was George Zip. The last thing he said to me, Doc, he said, sometime crew is up against it. Tell them to get out there and give it all they've got.
Excuse me, Doc. I've got a plane to land.
I'll take it, Elaine.
You don't have to. You got the autopilot, and he seems to be doing a great job.
Dr. Rumack says the sick people are in critical condition, and every minute counts. We've got to land now.
Don't be a fool, Stryker. You know what a landing like this means, you more than anybody.
I'm giving the orders, and we're coming in.
There's a reason why you have air traffic control. There's probably not a chance in hell that you can land, so I suggest that you listen to them.
We're going to the tower.
The tower! Rapunzel! Rapunzel!
How soon do we land?
Oh, it won't be long now. Try not to worry.
The plane has taken a dip, probably 10 if not 15 times. The pilots have been dragged across the floor unconscious. 2 people have already killed themselves. Most people are getting violently sick. I would have passed out. I would have been like probably halfway to heaven by now.
There's a chance that we can save him if Stryker can get that plane down in time.
In a moment, we'll ask you to assume crash positions.
WZAZ in Chicago, where disco lives forever.
Ooh. Not anymore.
You got enough fuel left for 2 hours of flying.
We have people up here who will die in less than an hour, let alone 2.
Tell them the gear is down and we're ready to land.
Land where?
Put out all runway lights except Niner.
I just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
You should be able to see the runway at 300 feet. Land too fast, use your emergency brakes. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
There it is.
Stryker, you're coming in too fast.
I know.
All right, now, everybody, get in crash position.
He's all over the place.
Straighten your wings. Coming in too fast. Watch your speed. He's coming right at us.
Oh! Well, I mean, just as well.
You're too low, damn it.
Oh!
The brake. Pull the red handle.
I just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
Flight 209, now arriving Gate 8. Gate 9. Gate 10.
Push a button!
Gate 23, 24, 25.
He landed the freaking plane. Oh!
I just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
Is he on a recurring loop?
Ted, that was probably the lousiest landing in the history of this airport.
Oh, shut the F up. He did a great job. Everybody survived.
I'd like to buy you a drink and shake your hand.
Yes.
Namaste. Thank you for flying Trans-American.
He'll never do that again. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, that was me watching Airplane, and my god, I loved it. I love humor like this ridiculous nonsense humor. It's like humor for 5-year-olds, like shit hit the fan and all that. I have a very non-mature sense of humor, you would say. Plus, I mean, Leslie Nielsen he's just the king of this sort of satire, if you will. If you have Leslie Nielsen in a film, the film can't go wrong. It's the same with, you know, like all these old comedy legends. It's just they never failed, which is why they're legends. I hate flying for this particular reason, but this film actually made me laugh, and I love that. I love watching films that make me laugh. If you love this video, don't forget to put the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I put out new videos 5 days a week. I'll see you in the next video.